Right now, it's your Worcester Railers head coach and general manager, Jordan Lavallee-Smotherman. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Big game Friday. You guys are playing Friday and Sunday at the DCU Center, but the Railers holding on to that fourth playoff position. You're playing fifth place Adirondack this coming Friday. That's a big game, right?
Yeah, that's a huge game. That's the first one of a 9-game series that we have with them coming up in our last 15 games here. So massive one for sure.
Do you, in situations like that, and I know you've only been a head coach for this season, you haven't really, you were a player coach at once. Were you? Were you a player coach?
Captain.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done the player coach thing once, and I was an assistant coach once in the East Coast League years back as well.
Right. Okay. So, in situations like that in the East Coast League, do you get up there and give a Herb Brooks type speech before the game and try to get them riled up, or do you just say these guys know what's going on? I'm just going to let them play.
When it comes to this situation here, I think all the guys know the numbers. All the guys know that we play them 9 times. There's not much that needs to be said. So I'll be thinking about that over the course of this week and how to address that before the game. But for the most part, I think the guys will see the intensity in preparation ramp up this week, and they'll have the feeling either way.
You've never started with great moments or born from great opportunity?
Well, I think the guys would laugh at me. They know me well enough from last year that would probably loosen them up more than it would get them ramped up to play a game.
What is said in the locker room? I think people do like to know, what is said between periods in the locker room. Is it you going in for a minute before you go into your office and look at video? Do other players step up and talk to the boys, or is it just silence and music as they catch their breath?
I mean, it really depends on the game, how it's going, who your leaders are. I mean, last year, if it was bad first period, you probably get a combination where, as the captain, I would have chewed them out with some choice words, and then coaching staff would have gone in and watched some video and done the same. But it's typically a combination of both. We usually come off the bench, go right to the coach's office, and quickly watch through the entire period on fast forward. We have certain things that we'll mark during the period on our sheets that we want to go and specifically look at. And then, like I said, depending on the game, they're either getting chewed out, they're either getting praised. We're either making some tactical changes, but it varies from game to game.
This video is going around of Tony DeAngelo from the Flyers. They were playing, I believe, the Lightning. There was a scrum, and then DeAngelo just calmly skates up to one of the Lightning guys and just jams him right in the cup. And the guy collapses like a house of cards. It's just so blatant. It's so obvious. The refs were standing right there, like he didn't care. Has that ever happened to you? Because you've played all over the world, or are there players that you've run into who are just like that?
Oh yeah, things like that happen all the time. There was a guy my second year junior who got suspended actually for kicking me.
With
he
skates?
Had fallen down in front. Yeah, he had fallen down in front of the net and he kicked me. Actually, he hit me right in the groin, but missed off to the side a little bit. Nothing got cut. But no, I mean, there are all kinds of guys like that in the game. I did my fair share of stuff, but I was.
Oh no, Jordan! No,
never.
Your mom's listening.
I was always very good at finding the ways to get back at guys that wouldn't be penalized. So. Whether that be a very high and hard dump from the red line towards a defenseman that had just done something to me, little things like that. It was also very hard to get a penalty with the puck on your stick. So some cutbacks with some high elbows were occasionally a thing that was done. So there are ways to get back at guys and inflict some pain without getting caught.
And isn't it true, Jordan, that some of the guys who are the nicest, humblest, just best teammates off the ice, something happens sometimes when they go on the ice against the other team. They just sort of snap and play in an intense way and maybe play a little dirty, and their teammates will defend them against everything. Brad Marchand comes to mind. Like, he's a guy you want on your team, but you don't want to play against him.
Oh, there's tons of guys like that. Tons of guys like that. I mean, even myself. Like, there's just a different level of intensity that kicks in when you're playing the game. We've got guys on our bench like that. We have a fantastic group of guys. Some of the nicest guys you'll meet in pro hockey on our team this year. But when you put a couple of them out there and the wires cross, it's a different look.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun. Well, for us, the spectators, anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. So Friday, big game, DCU Center, and then you guys are back on Sunday playing the Mariners, and there's going to be 500 Girl Scouts there prior to the game, trying to earn different badges on the concourse. Adam, it's like, hey. Do you get some fat guy his chicken fingers badge? Because I'll help a girl get that badge, no problem. If they want to earn a badge like that, I don't know what exactly they're going to be doing.
They're going to be earning badges on the concourse prior to the game. I mean, there's always big groups, and group ticket pricing starts at like $10 a ticket, and 10 people. So it's awesome. You can bring groups out to any game. There's only 9 home games left this season,
right.
including this Friday night and Sunday afternoon. But the most important question, are they going to be selling Girl Scout cookies,
Yes.
and specifically the raspberry rallies that we tried, and you can't find them?
Jordan, do you know anything about this? This is very important information.
I don't. I heard you when we were chatting before we got on the air here. They're going for $40 to $60 a box on eBay.
Yeah, at least.
No half stale Girl Scout cookie is worth $40 to $60. That's my opinion on it.
I agree. Agreed.
Yeah, I guess. I should say so. But if they're selling cookies out there, please, I'd like to. And nobody's probably going to do this because nobody likes to waste them. Please don't throw the Girl Scout cookies on the ice. Okay. Don't throw anything on the ice, but especially cookies, because that's just a waste of food. All right?
It did not happen the first time I played in a Girl Scout night game. I did get in a fight that game, though.
With a Girl Scout? With a Girl Scout?
Yeah, we were actually wearing Girl Scout like specific jerseys. So we had these jerseys that had white sleeves and they looked like a green vest and they had badges all over them.
Huh.
And so we had I think it was 1,000 plus Girl Scouts in the building up in Manchester that some parents were not happy with the way that game turned out. It got a little violent against Worcester.
Oh, geez. Did you get your 5-minute major badge that night?
Yes, I did. I did earn one. They never gave it to me, though.
Yeah, there were so many stitches. They were earning their sewing badge.
Yeah, that's right. Their first aid badge. Everyone got their first aid badge. All right, Jordan Lavallee-Smotherman, or as I like to call him, Jay Smoothie. Your head coach, your general manager of your Worcester Railers. Big game Friday night. Go out and support your local team there, and then they'll be back at home on Sunday. Before you go, Jordan, we're doing our bracket this year. Last year it was hot sauces. We call it the Spicy 16. This year we're doing pizza. We're calling it the Saucy 16. And we're taking votes for nominations. So a lot of people are voting for their favorite place. We're going to take the top 16, put them in the bracket on Monday at pikefm.com. Do you have a favorite pizza place? Central Mass, Northern Connecticut. It can be here in Worcester. It can be in your hometown of Westboro. What do you say?
There's a couple that jump out on the fancier side. I like Volturno on Shrewsbury Street.
Yes, good pizza.
What town is it? Down on 146. Is it Blue Jeans?
There's a Blue Jeans. There's a Blue Jeans here in Worcester.
Tony's
Tony's
on 146.
Oh,
Tony's is the one on 146. Yeah, those are the three that kind of jump out, actually.
Okay. All right, good. Well, if you could vote for one, which one would it be?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Come on.
What's
your take? Come on.
I tend not to discriminate. I mean, you guys threw me on the spot here, but I'd probably go Volturno. I like I like their oven. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll put in a vote for a Volturno from Jordan Lavallee-Smotherman in our nomination thing. All right.
Perfect.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Well, thanks for taking the time. We'll see you on Friday and then on Sunday at the DCU Center.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, guys.